Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about programs related with the class. In class programs, we will be discussing about methods, constructor, etc. Today we are going to discuss about the 4 programs related with the class. The programs will be displayed, executed. You are requested to write all the programs in the copy, pause the video, write properly there in your copy and practice it. So let us begin. Dear students, this is our first question. You can see the question displayed on the screen. You are requested to write the question there in your copy, then only see the program, because these questions are so confusing and the question is so lengthy. Let us look at the question first. The question is very lengthy, as I told you. See, these all are class programs. All the 4 programs what I am going to discuss, it is class programs. According to the pattern of the ICSE board, one question that related with the class program, it comes always one question, it's compulsory. So you need to practice these questions. These 4 questions what I am going to discuss, these all 4 questions are of ICSE board question paper only, 2016, 17, 18, 19. So every year there were one question. So let us see the question first. See, define a class named book fair. I have highlighted the class name in blue letters. Now second part is instance variable or data members. After that there will be the section comes member methods. Always member methods comes. Then this is the first method, then second, then third. Third is a calculation, and that calculation is based on certain conditions. That conditions are mentioned here. So according to this conditions, the calculation will be performed. The last method what we have over here is the main method. All those methods that we have written over here, those methods will be called over there in main. So let us see this question and its way of doing. So please understand, this is a very easy section. So let us go to the programs. See, in the question, this is the program that I have typed there in BlueJ itself. See, look at the question. I told you to write the question there in your copy and keep, then only you can understand this. In the question it is said, a class named book fair. That's why, see, I have typed book fair as the class. What they have exactly mentioned, that you need to mention over here. So class name is book fair. Here you will be getting 1 marks for this, for putting the right class name what they have mentioned. Next is instance variable or data members. Instance variable or data members, we have 2. One is string bname and double price. See, the instance variable will be declared once for a class, that is just after the class only. This is the instance variable. This is the place for declaring instance variables. Always you have to remember, instance variable will be declared without using static keyword. Simply it will be declared, but it will be declared within the class. It will have a scope for the class. In the entire class this can be accessed. So you have the 2 variables, that is book name, that is bname, and price. Okay, see the type double price. then string bname. These are the two variables. And I have one more variable in order to calculate the discount that I have kept displayed over here. If you declare that variable here where you need to calculate the particular place, there also you can declare, otherwise you can declare it here, so that once only it is required. Even though this is not mentioned, only two variables are mentioned over here. These two variables are mentioned that we have declared. This is an extra variable that will be used for the calculation. So we have mentioned all the data members. Next is, in the question it is such data members. Okay, then data members we have declared. Now we are going to see the next section of your program, that is member methods. Member methods. The first method is book fare. See, book fare is the first method, and in book fare we have, see, book fare, something to notify here. Something to notice here is book fare and book fare. These two things both are same. See, the name of the class and this method name. Okay, member method name, book fare, and this method both are same. So what do you understand? What do you understand? This is the constructor. What is this? Constructor. Constructor will be always declared in the name of class name only. So constructor name and class name will be same. I think you are remembering what is constructor. Constructor is a special method, that is, constructor is a special method which is having the same name as class name. Its use is to initialize the data members. What is the use? Initialize the data members or instance variables. So here it is such default constructor. Default constructor means in this part there won't be any argument. Argument will be absent. You can see here the parenthesis which is empty. It's absent. No values I have given over here. No variables I have given over here. So I told you what is the use of this constructor. The only use for the constructor is to initialize the data members. Okay, so initialization means it is the process of giving the starting value for the variable. So starting value for the variable. Our variables are price and bname. Price. Price, see the data type, double type. What is its data type? Double type. So we will be initializing that double type data into 0.0. Now bname. Bname, what is the type? String. And string will be always initialized to, in double quotes you can write symbol double quotes, otherwise you can write null, because it's a reference type data. null, null in lowercase. Otherwise you can write simply, you can simply put two double quotes over there in order to initialize. So our second part is also over. Okay, that is, we have declared the first member method, that is our constructor. What we have done in this, we have initialized the data members over here through the constructor. Now see, the next method is input method. To input and store the name and the price of the book. Name and the price of the book. Input. Input means you need to get the input from the user. So you are knowing, if you wanted to get something from the user, you need to use scanner class. Don't worry about any other input methods. Here in this academic year, for you only scanner class is declared. The input method that you will be using, only scanner class. So in order to get scanner input, you need to declare import java.util.io. Remember this. Why we are declaring this? You are knowing. Because Java.util is the package where scanner is declared. Scanner is a class. That class is declared in which package? Java.util. So that package has to be made active there in your memory. So how you can call a package? By using import keyword. So import space java.util.star. Star indicates all the classes and methods. We are not specifying scanner only. Okay. So all the classes will be active in the memory. After, you need to create an object for the scanner class so that I can access the methods of scanner. Okay. So I have created the scanner class object. What is the scanner class object name? SE. So this I will be using. After creating the scanner class object, only these two things you need to include in your program for scanner. What is this thing you need to write, and next is this particular statement. What is this statement stands for? Creating object for scanner class. Now, in order to make active the terminal window, you need to give always a message. So I have entered a message system.out.println, enter book name and its price. Book name and its price, because I need to get the price and book name. So b name, this is the variable used for storing the book name. See, you are knowing by using scanner class how to read a string. How to read a string? SC. What is SC over here? Scanner class object. SC dot next. You can go for SC dot next line also. Okay. See, if you are giving, what is the difference between SC dot next and SC dot next line? Next line also can be used. LINE. Next line also can be used. If you write next line means more than 2 words you can read. Next means only 1 word. Is it clear? Now price. SC dot next double. Why I have used double over here? Because I am declared a variable of type double. So in order to read double type data, object name dot next double. So in order to read integer, what? Object name, that is sc dot next int int. That's the difference. So the message we have given, and we are reading 2 values for these variables. After that, calculate. See, we have the next method is calculate. So let us see this calculate method. In this calculate method, what is there? Calculate method is given. Certain conditions are given to calculate the price after discount. Okay, there is a discount for your book according to your purchase amount. Depending on the purchase amount, there is a discount for your book. So you are knowing that whenever you are getting a discount, you need to deduct that amount from the total amount, and the rest of the amount only you need to pay. So that we are going to see. So there is condition. What is the condition? Price less than or equal to 1000. If your price is less than or equal to 1000, you will be getting 2% as discount. Now, more than 1000 and less than or equal to 3000. Suppose your price is in between 1000 and 1 up to 3000, you will be getting a discount of 10%. See, the next condition is more than 3000. Okay, suppose you are buying a book for 10,000, then you will be getting 15%. So that is the 3 conditions. So according to those conditions, we are going to write the according to those conditions, we are going to make this method. Okay, let us see first. What was the first condition? Condition less than 1000. So if price less than or equal to 1000, what to do? discount. This is our discount variable. I have declared here that will be used for this purpose. Discount is equal to price into 0.02. That means we are calculating what? We are calculating what? The 2% of price. 2% of price. But we are calculating 2% of price. Okay. Now, else condition, we have to give the condition again. Okay. What is the condition? Price greater than 1000 and price less than or equal to 3000. What will be the discount? What will be the discount? Yes, 10%. That 0.1, that means 10% we have calculated. Now else means what? Else means, remember, I have not given any condition. If you wanted to give the condition, else if will be used. So else means if this condition is not satisfied and this is also not satisfied, then this else will be executed. So you can say else will be executed in the case when you are having a purchase amount more than 3000. What will be the discount? 15%. So price into 0.15. That means 15%. Okay. So calculations we have calculated. Discount we have calculated. What will be the discount? Okay. Now the last method is to display the name and price of the book after discount. So what is the amount you need to pay after the discount? That you need to display in display method. So let us see the display method now. See, this is the display method. Last method, price. Price means original price. Suppose it is 1000 minus discount, whatever the discount comes. Okay, suppose it is the book you have purchased for 3000 rupees, then 10% of 3000 will be deducted from 3000. That much amount only you need to pay. And system.out.println, book name, here we have printed. Then here price after discount. Price, this is the variable. You have stored the price. You can see it over here. Price is equal to price minus discount. Okay, I have, some of you may be having a doubt. Why /n is used over here? Because we have certain inputs over here. After that, the cursor will be placed just near to that only. Next line only. So I wish to give one line break over there. /n means it's an escape sequence. It's used for, please tell, what is the purpose? Yes. Okay. The purpose is to print in the new line. /n means new line, escape sequence. Now in the question itself it is said, make a main method, otherwise write a main method. It's given, write a main method to create an object of the class and call the above member methods. So above member method means we have display, we have calculate, and we have the inputs. These are the member methods. And this is also, you may be asking, why not this? This is also a method, but that will be called when you create object for the class. See, book fair OB is equal to new book fair. This is the process of creating object for the class. What is the class name? What is the class name? Book fair. Can you see book fair? Book fair. So this particular one you can see over here also, book fair, parenthesis. What is the meaning of this? I have created the object for the class. That time the constructor is called automatically. There is no need of calling the constructor exclusively. It is automatically called. So this first one, that is the constructor, it is automatically called by creating your object. Now next method is, your object name is OB. So next method is OB dot input. Okay, OB dot means this is the particular way of calling your methods. Object dot input. Input means what? Look at what is input. Input is your method. Look at the method input. So the same way, object dot method name. Okay. I have not given in this parenthesis, I have not given anything because here also this parenthesis, it is there, it is empty. We have not kept any input for this method. That's why. Okay. Now next one, ob dot calculate. Ob dot calculate. Calculate is the method that we have declared here. So we are calling that. Now next is ob dot display. Okay. So our program ends over here. Now when we run our program, this one program will be explained in a very detailed way. Other programs I won't explain in this particular manner. So when you run your program, the program execution start from here. This is the part which is going to execute, not this display or anything first. This is the part which is going to be executed first. So how to execute? Okay, main methods. So in the beginning of your Java, we have explained main is the part from where your Java program start executing. So main is the place where you can execute your programs. Okay, so your execution of the program starts from main. So what we are doing, main started, object created for the class means constructor we have called, automatically it is called. Now ob.input, the control will move now from here, the control will be moving to input method, which is input method coming over here. This will be executed. What is there? Object of the scanner will be created. Now the message will be displayed there on the terminal window, and you will be entering book name and the price. That's all. Now coming back, the control is back over here. Again ob.calculate, that means the control will be shifting to calculate method. There is calculate here. This complete thing will be executed. Okay, comparison will be done, checking will be done, according to the discount will be calculated. There are three ways for calculating the discount that is mentioned earlier. So that's all. Now again the control is back over here and ob.display. What is ob.display? ob.display is this one. What? There is one calculation. What? Price is equal to price minus discount. So in this we have calculated the discount amount, and then system.out.println, book name will be displayed, then the price also will be displayed. So this display is happening here. After the display, the control comes over here. So there is nothing to execute. So the end of the program. Let us see this one after compiling. I am going to compile it. Let it compile. Okay. Compile, no syntax errors, closing. Now right click, void main. So this is the screen, terminal window. Enter the book name and its price. Okay. So let us computer applications. Computer applications. Now its price also. Price I am giving 3000. 3000. See, for this gap only I kept that this gap is there. For that only /n is kept. Otherwise, this also will be printed here. That's why. So book name, computer applications, price after discount. See, I have given 3000 as the total purchase amount. Then 10% of that will be deducted, that is 300. So 3000 minus 300, that is 2700. Okay. Next question. It is to calculate the electricity bill. Class name electric bill. Instance variables we have 3. To store the name of the customer, unit consumed, and to calculate the amount to be paid. we have three methods: void accept, void calculate, and void print. Now we need to write the main method also. So please see, the entire question is here. Please write it. This is the question. Now in the calculation we have, see, with if only the calculation is there, but see, first 100 unit, next 100 unit, next 100 unit, then above 300 unit. So there is a division. Whenever this next comes, the calculation method you are knowing. And there is a surcharge also. Rupees 250 will be charged if the number of unit consumed is above 300. So let us see the program. See, this is your program. You are going to get your input from the scanner. That's why these two statements together. This I have already explained. So let us see the question and about other explanation only. About the question only. Now explanation will be there. String n. These are the see first class name. Exactly what is written there in the question itself. Define a class named electric bill. So same spelling. Now instance variable. Three instance variable. One is for storing the name n. The other one is to store the number of unit consumed units. It is mentioned there in the question itself. Now next is to keep the bill amount to be paid. All the three we have declared just after the class. Is it clear? Now moving to the next one. Void accept. Accept means we need to accept these two things, name and number of unit consumed. So in order to get the input, you need to declare the standard class. Now to activate the terminal window, we have the message. Now enter the customer name. So name, we need to read the name. So object name dot next line. So you can give here your name in one word, otherwise two words also, there is no problem. That's why next line. Then your unit consumed. Unit consumed means the number of units that you have consumed this month. It can be 300, it can be 500, whatever the number of units. Okay, this is the input you need. After that, our next method is the calculation. This is very important. See, all these methods are declared as void. Just look at all these methods are declared as void. That means it won't return any value. The method won't return any value when it is called and utilized. Let us see the condition first. First condition says, see, for the first 100 units, 100 unit means it can be 100 or below 100. Okay, bill amount will be units into 2 rupees. That we have calculated. Bill is equal to unit into 2. Now it is such, else, suppose this is not satisfied, then only the control will come over here. Okay, units less than or equal to 200. See, suppose if there is doubt, then see, suppose the unit is 95. Then this calculation will be done then out of this particular loop. The scope is given out of this scope after the calculation. Now the control will move to this one only if this is not satisfied. So it will check unit less than or equal to 200. That means if it is 200, otherwise 150, take an example as 150, then you need to divide this into 2. First 100, that is 100 into 2 rupees, and next 50 unit, that means unit is 150. I told you 150 minus 100, what is it? 50. That 50 into 300. Okay, bill will be made. Now next is unit consumed is, that is, it's given next 100. That means first 100, then next 100, next 100. That means altogether 300 units. So first 100 has to be calculated. It is by rupees 2. Then next 100, that is another 100. That is 3, and the rest of the 100. From where you are getting this 200? Please add this 100 and this 100, then 200. So unit, see example, suppose 250 unit. I have consumed total 250 units. Okay, let us check. Is 250 unit less than 100? 250 is less than 100? No. Control comes over here. 250 less than or equal to 200? No. Control comes over here directly. 250 less than or equal to 300? Yes. Okay. So control will be over here now. How the bill will be calculated? First 100. Okay. Then next 100. And what is the rest left? 250 minus 200. What is it? 50. 50 into 5. Okay. Calculated. Now get another example. Suppose I have consumed 300. No. Suppose I have consumed 400 units. 400 less than or equal to 100? No. 400 less than or equal to 200? No. 400 less than or equal to 300? No. So which condition will be satisfied? Else will be satisfied. Else means above 300. So let us see. First 100 unit, next 100 unit, and see 300 unit we have calculated. So units, that means what I told you, I have consumed 400 units. 400 minus 300. What is it? 100 units. That 100 into 2.5. Okay, in this case, if it is exceeding 300, then I told you there will be a surcharge of 250. That 250 is added over here. So the bill calculation is over. Look at the bill calculation is over. Now display. What has to be displayed? Name of the customer, unit consumed, and bill amount. That's all. Now main methods. In this main method, what we have to do first is create an object for the class. Then object ob dot first method accept, then ob dot calculate, then ob dot display. This has to be made in a sequence. Don't put display at first and calculate at last, then calculation won't be coming. It has to be in the particular order. In this one thing is missing. What? The constructor is missing. In the question it is not set to have a constructor, so don't declare any constructor over here. Direct it is set. We have three methods: accept, calculate, display. So you only go for that. If there is a constructor set, then only you have to go for the constructor. So let us compile this. Compile, no syntax errors. So closing it, running the program. Customer name. Okay. Now number of unit consumed. Okay, let us calculate 400 units. Okay, number of unit consumed is 400. Name of the customer. Now number of unit consumed 400. Bill amount will be 1500. Okay, so this is the way of calculation. See, this is the third question. In this, a railway ticket class is railway ticket, and you need to go for certain calculations. Let us see the instance variables: name, then coach. Coach is see given here. First AC, second AC, then third AC, sleeper. These are the coach types. Then mobile number, long variable we have declared. Long variable we have declared. See, if even you can go for string, but it is mentioned in the question long. Okay, so that's why you need to declare this as long itself. Now amount, basic amount of the ticket to be stored in this. Now total amount also mentioned here. Okay, methods, we have the accept method, then update method, and display. So those are the methods. So now as usual, you can see the question. I am displaying it once again so that you can write the entire question there in the copy. So let us go for the program now. Okay, so railway ticket. See, first of all, import java.util because you are going to use scanner. That's simple. Now next is the entire variables that we need. That variables we have declared here. Okay, string name, string coach, then long, mobile number, int amount, then in the total amount also. Okay, then public void accept. Accept means always this accept or input, all these methods will be used for getting values to these variables. Okay, here also the constructor is absent, so there is no need of declaring the constructor. Okay, if in the question it is mentioned, then only you need to declare it. So scanner object we have made. Now first name, reading the name. Okay, next coach. Coach, I told you it is mentioned there in the question itself. It is first AC, second AC, third AC and sleeper. So this is a string variable. So reading that. Mobile number, long variable. That's why next long. Now amount. This is the ticket amount what you are having. Maybe 3,000, 5,000, whatever. Okay. These are the basic inputs. They read the basic input. Now this is update means the calculation we are going to do. See, there is a very important thing for you. This is the updation. See, here we need to check whether the user entered this coach or not. First AC. So we need to actually check both are equal or not. But in string, you cannot use double equal to for string checking. Okay, first AC is equal to your input, you cannot check. Okay, here we are having the value in coach variable. See, coach variable is there. Coach variable is used for getting the type of coach. But you cannot use here double equal to for checking that. So how you will be using coach dot equals ignore case. This is a method which is available there in string. String is a class. In that, when you study about string, you will be learning this method. The method is used for checking this string. This is a string equal to this or not. Equality will be checked, and here it is mentioned equal ignore case. That means uppercase and lowercase letters will be considered as equal. So we are checking coach dot, that means variable, coach is a variable, dot equal ignore case first AC. So what we have inputted, that value and this value both are equal. If it is first AC, amount will be increased by 700. Okay, now else if coach dot equal ignore case second AC. If second AC and second AC both are tallying, then what will be the amount increased? 500. Now else if coach is equal to third AC, then what will be the amount increased? 250 rupees. What will be the amount increased? 250 rupees will be increased. Sleeper, there is no change in charge. So sleeper we have not mentioned. Okay. Now calculation is over. Simply you need just have to add, see, check it, then add 500, add 700, 500 or 250. That's all. Now display all these things: name, coach, total amount, mobile number. Okay. Now write the main methods. So first your object for your class created. Now object name dot first method accept, then update, then display. It's over. Okay, this is the thing you need to do. Is it clear? Now there may be a question. If you are entering a mobile number which is not coming in this number limit, then there will be exception will be shown. Some exception means errors will be shown. Okay, so you have to remember, in the limit of long, only you need to enter the number. Is it clear? Let us see the output now. Void main, name, Okay, now coach first underscore A C. See, I have kept this A small letter and C capital letter because the function what I have used is equal ignore case. Mobile number 1 2 3 4 5 6 8. Okay, this is the mobile number. Now amount 5,000 I am giving. See, 5,000 first AC means what will be added? 700. So 5,700. All the details are printed. Okay, this is the next question. We have the, see the question, such a big question. See a showroom and its discount rates are given. Okay, so class named showroom. See, the class name is showroom. Instance variable, we have a string variable, then long mobile number, then double cost, then discount, then amount. Okay, now we have the members show room, then see showroom. This is very important for you. Showroom and showroom. What is this? Showroom and showroom. It's a constructor. Okay, written over there. Default constructor to initialize data members. It's default constructor. So showroom, then void input, then calculate as per these conditions, then display. Write main method. That's all. So please write the question. Let us go for the programs. Okay, see scanner, then showroom. These are the variable names, string name, long mobile number, then double cost, then double discount, and double amount. Okay, now look at, see this constructor how it is declared. Constructor will be the same name as the class name. See, and here it is mentioned it's a default constructor. That means this part that will be absent. In that no argument will be there. Parameters will be absent. Okay, so name will be initialized to, see, you can write null, otherwise double quotes simply. Mobile number, it is initialized to 0L because this type of variable what we have used is long type. Now cost, it is double type, that's why 0.0. Discount, it is also double, that's why 0.0 again. Amount also 0.0 because it is double type. Okay, so all the things we have initialized, so the constructor work is over. Now going for the next one, input. Simply declare the scanner class and whatever the input, your name, then mobile number, cost of items purchased. So according to that particular input, you need to read it also. So please read it. Next is calculate. See, your amount less than or equal to 10,000. What will be the discount? 5% calculated. Now amount will be is equal to cost minus discount. You are knowing it. Now what is the second case? Else if cost greater than 10,000 and cost less than or equal to 20,000. Here discount will be 10% calculated. Now amount to be paid will be cost minus discount. That also calculated and kept. What is the next one? More than 20,000 and less than or equal to 35,000. See, else if this is the condition, discount calculated 15%. Now amount is equal to cost minus discount. Now if it is not there, that means more than 35,000. What will be the discount percentage? 20%. 20% we have calculated and amount also calculated. Okay, that particular method over. Now display. Name of the customer, mobile number, see the variables we have added. Now according to the order you need to call the methods. So first of all you need to create the object for the class. When you create object for the class, what is happening? You are calling the constructor. So showroom, just look at here and just look at here, both are same. Just look at there, Okay, remember whenever you are declaring a constructor, you can't even add void as the keyword over there. Okay, constructor does not have any return type, not even void. Remember that. Now, object is obj dot input. It should be called according to the order. Okay, so input first, then calculation, then display. Okay, now I am closing this. Then already it is compiled, getting the output. Enter your name entered, mobile number, enter the cost of the item purchased. Let us go for a big purchase, 35,000. Now name, then mobile number, then amount to be paid after the discounts. Okay, this is the program. So students, that was the end of the first term portion. We have completed various topics like the pattern printing, constructor, and wrapper classes, class programs. So this was the topic we thought of covering in the first term. So all those topics covered so far. So your duty is to study. Let us see with another video. Until then, bye bye.